West a little bit. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Getting in the groove for the flow of today. I am just going live here in the Productivity Hacks for Ambitious Women Facebook group. So if you're not in the group, you better get over there, because that's where I do the majority of my lives. That's where I do the majority of all of my free content and videos and all the fun stuff we have going on. So I'm so excited that you guys are joining me today. We have some fun stuff to get into. So first things first, the reason why I'm coming, I want to kind of like dive into a little bit why I decided to reposition this entire program. So originally, this Boss Lady Burnout to Balance program was 3 months long. It still is 3 months long. The women that are in it, hey Bethany, the women that are in it are getting the entire program, the marketing, the organization, the business, the branding, like all of that, right? So all the women that are currently in the program are getting this content. And with the changing times and with things just being different right now, I felt this calling and I felt this just responsibility really to open this up again and not open it in the same way that I opened it the first time. So when I opened it the first time, the women, that group is closed. So that is no longer open. But what I decided to do was the way that I had structured the content was the first month was about productivity, time management. The second month was all about organization, planning out your days, really like ramping up that productivity. So every week was going to build and every month was going to build on each other. And then the final month was going to be the branding, the business, the marketing, the community building. But what I decided to do, and I talked to the ladies about this yesterday, is I asked them if it was okay to bump that up. To bump up the month of marketing, branding, business, community, because I think it's so important now that we focus on that. All of our businesses are pivoting. All of us right now need to be finding a more strategic way to show up in our businesses and for our customers. And I think it's really important. Hi, Marie. So it's really important right now that we focus on this. And what I decided to do was take the content that we're doing for the entire month of May, which is the marketing, the branding, the business, the community building, and open that part up again. So to open up just the month of May, not the entire program, just the month of May, for the people that are really needing the guidance right now on what I'm going to share with you today. And you're going to get a little sneak peek today behind the scenes of what that entire month of May is going to look like. But today we're going to focus on some information on nailing your niche, effectively pivoting your business, and attracting more customers and retaining the ones you currently have in uncertain times. So all of us, no matter what type of industry you're in, no matter what your business looks like, you in one way or another are being affected by this. I work from home, so my day-to-day didn't change. However, if you saw my IG stories today, you saw I was up in my bed writing my book from my bed this morning because my husband was here in our office and our son Jake was in the playroom and there was just a lot going on. So it changes the way your customers are buying. It changes the way that people are showing up in your business. It changes the way you have to present in your business, right? So there's so many different changing variables right now. And what I want to do is the things that we're going to cover today, we go in depth for an entire month in the program for May. And what I did is I made it, and we'll go into this a little bit later, but I made it such a no-brainer offer that if you are looking to get ahead in your business right now, and you're looking to figure out how to pivot, how to talk to your clients, to your niche specific clients so you can reach your ideal customers, how to effectively pivot in these changing times, and then the secret to attracting more customers and retaining the ones you currently have, that's what we're going to go in today. But this is just a little taste of it. This is just a little bit about what we're going to dive into in the full program. So before I dive in, let me just say hello. Hi, Melinda. Hi, Caroline. Thanks for jumping on. We've got Janet and Marina And we got a whole bunch of people over here on IG. So welcome, welcome, ladies. Thank you so much for being here. So let's dive in. All right, so I want to chat a little bit about who this is for, because this program, as I mentioned, is a little bit different than the one that I've already launched. As even though it's in the same program that I've already created, this is for ambitious women who are go-getters looking to maintain or grow their business, okay? So this is a different sphere of what I'm covering in my program. The first part of my program that, again, is already closed, no longer available, that is all about getting ahead, high productivity, high performance, all productivity time management. This is for the entrepreneurs and the professionals wanting to make more money in their business in these changing times, okay? It's for business owners who are living in the uncertainty. Maybe you're like, I don't know where my business is going. I don't know what to do right now. And you're looking for clarity on how to reposition. This is so important right now. It's for women that are looking to gain more clients and businesses that are looking to gain more clients, retain the ones that you have. And it's for the business who needs to get more creative and resourceful now to survive these changing times. The business owner, the company, the person who gets more creative and resourceful right now will win in the end game. Hands down, end of story. You got to get resourceful right now. And that's what this is all about. That's what this month of May is going to be about, is helping you find these creative solutions, giving you the resources, giving you the tools, and helping you survive these changing times. Because again, it's not just about what you think your customer needs. We are diving into what your customer is telling you they need from you and then serving them at higher levels, okay? And then it's also for the business and for the business owner that's looking to step out of stress and all the unknowns into controlling the controllable and creating more opportunities in your business. So if that's something that you're excited about and you're looking forward to, drop me a heart. Let me know that you're here and you're excited to watch this, because again, this is something that will change your business, because this is what the times call for. The times are calling now for creativity, for taking action, for leveling up, for getting creative and resourceful. And if you're not doing those things, game over. Like your business will go away. End of story. So you've got to be doing these things. Hi, Sully. Thanks for being here. So let's dive in a little bit. Thank you guys for the hearts. I appreciate it. So now I know that we are engaged. You guys are here. You're with me. You're rocking with me. And I'm going to make this as interactive as possible, because I really want to get your feedback to see where you guys are at, okay? So first things first, some housekeeping things. Turn off your notifications. I want you guys to pay attention, because this is going to change your life. What you learn here could change the course of your business. And I know that this is only going to be an hour or less than an hour at this point, but again, this is only just the start. You can take notes. I want you to stay until the end, because I have something free for you guys. And then I'm going to share with you how you can personally work with me over the next month, in the month of May, in the Burnout to Balance Business and Branding Accelerator Program. So that's coming up. But before we get into that, I want to go into a little bit about who I am, just in case we haven't met before, just so you know a little bit about me. Again, my name is Sandy Glant. I'm a mompreneur. I'm a wife. My background is in high performance productivity and business coaching. I have a degree in marketing and communications, which I very rarely talk about, because I have a degree in marketing and communications, and I also have a degree in broadcast journalism. And it really, like, sometimes it overlaps, but it's just so funny how, that now more than ever in the marketing and communications really helps in the time that we're in right now. And then I'm also an expert planner. I was in the event planning business for over 6 years, and loved working in that business and everything that I did. So that's just a little bit about me and my background. And I want to share with you a little bit of a story of my struggle, so you can understand where I was at and to where I am today. So for me, previously, I was run down, I was burnt out. I felt like I was always hustling and spinning my wheels and trying to figure out how to serve my customer, because when you're in a market that's changing, when you're in a market that is unsure, when you're uncertain of how to show up, you don't know how to serve. We don't know how to serve our customers. And so many of us, all of us, right, are in the new normal right now. And we need to figure out how we position ourselves, how we position our businesses, how we get ahead, right? So right now, you may be feeling unclear on how to serve your clients. You may be thinking, okay, well, yeah, I want to serve them at higher levels, but where do I start? How do I even know how to do this, right? So I'm going to help you break that down a little bit today so you can start to get an understanding about what this looks like, how you start to do this, and how you tap into getting ahead in this uncertain economy, right? And for me, how I overcame those struggles and overcame that uncertainty is I made a change. I had to make a change. I had no other choice to make a change in my business, in what I was investing into, and how I was learning. That meant books, courses, coaching, mentors, conferences, education. These are things that you guys should be doing on the daily. Podcasts, books, groups, right? Like all of these things. So you continue to get better every single day, investing heavily into yourself. That's what I did, and I knew if I didn't make a change, I would be constantly feeling like I was spinning my wheels, feeling burnt out. And not only was it going to affect me, but it was going to affect my family as well. And more so than me suffering, it was my family, right? So many of you may feel like you're there now. So many of you may feel like I'm spinning my wheels. And if you are, you guys, it's okay. It's like the norm, right? Because so many people are like, where's the economy going? What does my business look like? It's okay to feel that uncertainty right now, but I want to help you get past that and figure out how you can tap into getting back into certainty so you have that control again, okay? So for me, what life looks like right now is I have the business of my dreams. I get to show up and be present. I get to help hundreds of women from around the world to improve their lives and their fulfillment and how they get to show up and honor their clients. For me right now, I take on as many as little clients as I want. And I know exactly how to tap into the system of bringing in more clients on demand. What if you guys could bring in more clients on demand? Is that something that would excite you? Is that something that you're like, yes, heck yes, I need this right now? If yes, I want to see some hearts. I want to see some comments. I want to know that you guys are here and that this is something that you resonate with. And then the other cool thing is, along with that, it's getting featured on podcasts and interviews and news and TV and all those amazing fun things that come along for the ride. So the first part of this is I want to share with you guys a testimonial. And I know testimonials are really, really helpful in the sense of getting you to understand that this didn't just work for me. This was something that helped for many of the clients that I've worked with. And it's my exact method for nailing your niche to reach your ideal customers. So this is from Elizabeth, who is one of my clients. And she says, the reason why I chose to move forward with working with Sandy was that she's preparing to be a mom. She literally just had a baby. I wanted to elevate, to get organized and strategic with my goal setting before my second son arrives. I wanted it so badly that I signed up for one-on-one coaching with Sandy. She says, ladies, this system's magic. I literally would not be as prepared during this whole COVID-19 if I did not have Sandy on my side, on my team to get the systems in place for my business life and home life. And this is the thing, what we did, you guys. What we walk through this whole process, I'm going to walk you through. I'm going to walk you through the exact method for nailing down your niche and knowing the customers that you need to talk to. Because right now, you'd be unsure of like, who is it that I even am serving right now? Because who you were serving as your clients 3 weeks ago may have changed today. That may have changed. Not may, it did change, okay? So we need to get crystal clear on how you are serving these clients. You need to get crystal clear on nailing your niche down to reach your ideal clients. And if you're taking notes, this is where the first part that you want to start jotting some things down. So getting super clear on serving your clients in the space they need to be served, knowing what they need. Do you know what your clients need? Do you know what, and again, this isn't what you need. This is what they need. So how are you tying in what it is that they need with how you're serving them? Does that make sense? So many of you, like, if someone dropped me an example of your business. Let's see what businesses we have here. Because so many of you, right? Let's just take the example of a coaching business, right? Like an MLM network marketing company, right? And a month ago, 3 weeks ago, you may have been talking about how great the product is, how it, you know, it makes your hair look good or makes you lose weight or whatever the product is, right? But you need to figure out right now how this product or service or whatever it is that you offer is going to solve the problem for your customers. Knowing what this person needs, knowing what this client needs. And I want to share with you the 3 P's of a profitable niche, because it's so important. And again, we're going to dive into this and so much more in the program. But there's 3 P's of a profitable niche. This could be either you have a business and you need to figure out how to pivot to change it, or this could be, okay, I think I know how to serve my clients and my customers right now, but how can I make this profitable? So if you're taking notes, this is where you want to start. The first part is the personal story and connection. You saw when I first came on here, I was sharing with you a little bit of my backstory, the things that hopefully connect us to each other, the things that you can say, oh, I resonate with that. I resonate with, you know, being burnout or frustrated or not knowing how to serve my clients. Like, what if I could have clients on tap, on demand? Isn't that something we would all want, right? Connecting with each other as moms, as women, as entrepreneurs, as women in business. We're always looking to be better and grow ourselves, right? So the first part of this is that personal story and connection. And if you're not doing that, how can you right now? How can you make that personal connection with the clients that you have? So I want you to start brainstorming, okay? Start brainstorming how you can connect with these clients. Is it on a personal level, something that you can connect with? I know, let's see, in the productivity hacks group here, Sully, she's talking about wedding planning. Well, my past life, I like to call it, my past, you know, career was in wedding planning, was event planning, right? So all of those tips, all those strategies, all those hacks that I would be able to share, you know, is something that she would be able to resonate with. Marie talks about being a spiritual coach. So I coach women, not in a spiritual way, but I coach them on another level. And I know Marie and I connect because I can share with her, look, the tips and the strategies that I show up with that I can present to my clients. You should also be doing that in the same way, Marie, where you can find that connection, find a way to connect with your clients and share a personal story that they'll be able to resonate with. And the second P of a profitable niche is solving a problem. What problem can you solve? What problem can you solve? As I saw someone, Caroline wrote real estate. Okay. Who else? I see someone else in real estate over here. What other companies do we have? I'm trying to see what else we can relate this to. So personal story and connection and solving a problem. What is the problem? And a great way to do this, and all of you should be doing this right now, like when we get off the call, you should be doing this. If you don't have a home base where you can serve your clients, like all of you right now in this group, in the Productivity Hacks for Ambitious Women Facebook group, are all in this home base, right? You come here, you know, at any time you can tap into trainings, techniques, tips, hacks to me, right? Like you can connect to me, and you have like an on-demand access to this community. All of you in your business should be having this space, a space where you can bring people back to you, meaning you can bring them back to your home base, okay? Continue to solve a problem for them, asking your clients, what is it? What is the problem that you want to solve? Everyone within this group, when you came into this group, I asked you 3 questions. One of those 3 questions was, what do you want to focus on? What area on being more productive right now? Or how do you want to become more productive right now? I have a list, an ongoing list of over 600 things. And most of them are the same. They're just worded differently. And actually, if I were to pull that list up, okay, and I were to read I'm looking at it right now, of the things that you ladies have told me that you're struggling with and want more help with, they're all the same. They're all the same things, just worded differently. So let me just read a few off to you. Time management, distractions. I get stuck in the scroll hole. Someone said I get stuck in the scroll hole of Facebook and recording my contacts. Sticking to the plan, consistency, accountability, juggling 2 businesses, the push to get started, balancing my time, making a plan, hustle, feeling motivated to do things, making a to-do list, following through, planning, morning routine, time blocking, work-life balance, finding the time, finding more time, learning the balance between working in my home and business. So do you start to see, like, and this is just like a handful of things that I'm reading off, but do you see how, like, this isn't me assuming what all of you want. This is all of you telling me, Sandy, these are the things I want to see more of. These are the things that I'm struggling with. What that allows me to do is exactly what I'm telling you right now, is solve a problem. What is the problem you can solve? If I know that you ladies are struggling with work-life balance or time blocking or getting more done or whatever it is, I can help to create content for you around exactly what you're telling me. But if I just assume, oh, well, these ladies are here, it's called Productivity Hacks for Ambitious Women, maybe I'll just assume that they want tips on cooking dinner. Maybe I'll just assume that they want tips on how to get their kids to bed earlier. I don't know, right? I'm not like a wizard. I can't just predict. And pulling something out of thin air doesn't benefit anybody. It doesn't benefit me. It doesn't benefit you. It doesn't allow me to serve at the highest level that I know I can serve at. So I want you to start to think about how you can start getting real live data, even if it's on your phone and you're polling people and you're asking them, what is it that I can help you with? How can I serve you? What are problems that you're facing right now? So you can do number 2, which is solve a problem. So the first one that we talked about is personal story and connection. Number 2 is solving a problem. And number 3 is profitability, meaning is there a market demand and relevancy? So a month ago, and I'll relate this to my own personal business, a month ago, I was churning out content, lots and lots of content, which I still do, just on time management and productivity, because that's what I coach on. I'm a high performance productivity coach. So right now, I was able to pivot my business in a place where I can say to you, look, right now, the market demand is because there's so many unknowns right now. There's so much confusion. There's so much uncertainty that right now the market demand is, where do I go next? So what did I do? I took a group that was a 3-month-long program and I said, you know what? In addition to high performance, productivity, time management, organization, mapping out your days, I'm also going to throw in an entire month of content based around marketing, branding, getting clear on your niche, okay? Sales, growing a community. It's so important right now that you're able to tap into this, because if you're not able to meet the demands of the market and you're not relevant, forget it. No one needs you. You've got to be relevant and you've got to be speaking to the demands of what's going on in the market. Does that make sense? If that makes sense, drop me some hearts, give me some love. Let me know that this is resonating with you. Because again, this is something that it's so, so important to get clear on this so you know how to position yourself. So let me know. We've got Elizabeth on. Hey, girl. We've got Marie on and Sully. Elizabeth says yes. Okay. And Elizabeth, I know you know this. So, okay. So those are the 3 P's of a profitable niche. That's the first part. And what is the exact method to figure all of this out, right? It's the tools, it's the systems, it's the strategies, and the support behind figuring out how to do all these things. I don't expect all of you ladies to know how to do this on your own. If you knew how to do it on your own, you'd already be doing it, right? But sometimes, just like I did, and just like I shared with you, you need to step outside and say, I need to figure out someone who's done this before, and someone that can show me the tools, the systems, the strategies, and the blueprint of how to not just do it, but do it right and do it faster and put some fuel behind it. So if you guys are like, I want some fuel behind this, I want to know how to do this, I want to know how to serve, again, drop me some comments below so I know that you're here with me. I know that you are getting this information, you're understanding it, and you're really able to use it. So the next testimonial I want to share with you guys, this is with a friend. This is with a client that I worked with for about 3 months. And she really was able to take her business and totally expand and blow up her business in the matter of 3 months because of getting super clear on her niche and who she's targeting. So this is from Bethany, and she says, before I actually started coaching with Sandy, I used to operate day to day. I had goals, but I didn't have structure to them. Well, we worked on many different things. One of my favorite things that we worked on was finding my niche and target audience. She helped me narrow down my target audience. I was able to come up with a tagline and focus on the clients that I really enjoyed working with. I was also able to transform my branding and marketing to match my niche. You guys, that is so important. After we were together, I ended up starting my team. And Past Coach is a gift that keeps giving because everything you learn, you're able to pass down to others beneath you. And that's truly my goal in life. So for Bethany, we were able to focus on finding her niche, branding, marketing, positioning herself in the marketplace to find the clients that aren't the clients that aren't going to pay her what she's worth, to find the clients that aren't going to waste her time, to find her the clients that she really, truly wants to work with. And what that allowed her to do was expand and grow her team. And you guys, I don't know about you, but this is exactly what this is all about. Being able to take what you have, your business, and expand on that, okay? And then your efforts aren't just solo. You start to multiply, and that's when it gets really juicy and fun and exciting because now you're creating the opportunity twofold, threefold, fourfold, and now it's this ripple effect, okay? So that's so, so important. So one common myth about this, right, is that you may think that you're serving your customers what they need. But the truth is you need to get creative and restructure and reframe exactly who you're serving and how you can serve them. Anyone can do this, right? Because you may be saying, well, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know the roadmap, right? But anyone can do this as long as you have the instructions and the roadmap and the blueprint that go along with how to do it, right? And if you learn from someone who's been doing this over and over and over again and successfully helping people tap into this and create this, it's a win-win situation. So secret number two, how to effectively pivot your business and your messaging in these different and changing times. So right now, you guys, it's sink or swim. Times are so different, and you need to think about what your customers truly need and how you can serve them at the highest levels. Because right now, it's not about you. And honestly, it never was. It never was about you. It was about how you get to serve your customers so they feel like they've won. They feel like they've taken something out of this. Anytime I coach a client, anytime I bring up a group or I have something, that I'm offering, it's never about me. It's always how I can serve the person that I'm working with, right? What is the message that your client needs to hear, that your customer needs to hear? How can you pivot to change your business or messaging to resonate with the current times? So I'm going to just go off some of the women that, yes, go Bethany. So I'm going to just go off of some of the comments that we had from the ladies on what their businesses are. So we had event planning, we had real estate, we had, what are some of the other ones that we had on there? You guys can drop them in again. For some reason, I can't, they're not letting me see them come up. So, oh wait, here we go. Real estate, wedding planning, spiritual coach, real estate, we said that. Okay, so what I would do is I would say, what is it that I can do to pivot my messaging right now? Marie, perfect makeup. Okay, we have makeup, so makeup artist. Okay, so let's just go like what I was saying with Marie, with the spiritual coach, right? Marie, if you typically, or makeup coaches can go for either. If you typically are speaking to your clients in a way that you do readings for them. And like I shared a testimonial from Marie where she literally picked the house I was going to move into. And I was like, I was shocked, but you'll need to go to her page to see that. But my point is right now, how can you pivot the services that you have, what you offer, the products that you have into today? So for Marie, for someone who is a spiritual coach, there's so many people right now who are living in uncertainty. There's so many people right now who are questioning, am I going to have a job next month? Where am I? What is my family life going to look like? Where am I moving? Am I losing my job? How am I going to thrive in this economic economy right now, right? How am I going to thrive in these changing times? So for Marie, so much of my positioning right now, I would be focusing around the uncertainty of the times, but also how you can step into certainty, how you can, tap into using your tools, your coaching, everything that it is that you have to offer to help people get out of the unknown and into figuring out what it is that they can do right now to make these circumstances better for themselves, their family, their business, and so on, right? So you're taking what you already do and you're saying, this is how I can show up in the times right now to be relevant to the current times. So we have, actually, I'll go with makeup artists because we have Elizabeth, who's hair and makeup business. And then I have someone over here who's saying a makeup coach. So for both of you, I would say right now, what do people need? If you think, okay, well, there's not weddings going on, there's not events going on, but women are still needing to feel good. We're still needing to make sure that we're being productive. And part of being productive means waking up, putting makeup on, getting dressed, doing your hair, doing all these things. So maybe you're tapping into a place where the customers that you would typically serve, or like a hair salon, right? You're showing up every single day and giving tips on how to, I'm one-on-one life coach. Okay, so maybe what you're doing is you're showing up every single day and you're giving tips on how to do quick minute tutorials on how to do easy hair and makeup. You're showing, so many people are needing to cut their kids' hair from home right now, right? So how do we do this from home? How do I show up and serve these clients and resonate with them for the current times? So you're essentially pivoting your business to make it relevant to today. And I would do a big brain dump. And I would say, these are all the things, by all the ways that I can serve my clients. And this is how I can pivot it to the current times. And this is how I can change to show up for my customer. And are you going to survive and thrive? Are you going to let these times take a toll on you, your relationships, your business, right? Like I said in the beginning of this, it's sink or swim. You figure it out or your business goes away, right? So only you get to decide. Only you get to decide whether or not you're taking action or you're going to just kind of let things slide and you're going to just sit and pray and hope and wish for something to change. So I want to share with you another testimonial. And this is from one of the ladies in the program right now. And she had missed the deadline by a day. And I said to her, look, we had kind of gone through together some coaching over the phone, just through like voice memo. And I was so proud of her because she took action. And let me just read you her story first, okay? So she said, girl, I fell short at the end of the day yesterday and I missed the deadline, meaning to come into the group. But you lit such a fire under me that I was able to really narrow down on my area of expertise, and I could begin bringing in more money. I had to get creative because I'm not able to go directly to my clients' homes like so many of you right now, but I pivoted and was able to create a package for clients to begin the process virtually. I closed over $1,100. You guys, $1,100 because she was hustling, and in 24 hours closed $1,100 of business. I just got responses and I'm so excited. Girl, you motivate me. I'm so grateful for you, your suggestions and guidance. I would have never done that brain dump and come up with this if it weren't for you. So I'm telling you guys right now, this freaking works. This works. And not only does it work, but you can create an entire new stream of business that you've never even had before based off of these times. That's why I'm saying to get creative, to get resourceful, to pivot right now. You can blow up your business more than ever if you just take a step outside of being way too close to your business and where you're at, and you say, how do I reevaluate? How do I show up? How do I provide value, right? And I know that you may feel confused or overwhelmed right now, like you don't know what to do. But the truth is, you have all the systems and the tools that you need. You deserve this clarity. Your family deserves it. Your clients deserve it. Your business. And I know that it's overwhelming, but the truth is, you're not overwhelmed. You just don't know what to do, and you don't know the exact steps to take. And that's why I said I'm opening up this program for women that are ready to take action and that are ready to be shown the steps. So secret number 3 is the secret to attracting more customers and retaining the ones you currently have in uncertain times. So I want to share with you guys right now, not knowing how to get or retain the customers that you have, it's because you're unclear on who you're serving. So if we go back and we say, what is it that I do and how do I serve them, right? You need to provide more value to the customers and get creative on how you can serve them on a higher level. So what that means is, first of all, do a big brain dump. I love doing brain dumps. I do them every single day based on what I need to get done or new courses I'm launching, whatever it is, right? And do that right now based on all the services or products that you offer. And what I want you to do, and if you're taking notes, this is where you want to take notes. I want you to connect the dots for all of the services that your clients would need from you, right? How can you serve them at this higher level? So let's just say you are, actually I had Abby who's on my live over here on Instagram, and she was in a merchandise company. And we were talking, she came on one of my lives, we did like a hot seat coaching call, and she was saying she delivers merchandise products, right? Like cups and mugs and hats and shirts and whatever to businesses. So I said, well, how can you serve your customers at a higher level, right? How can you take what you do and connect the dots to give them more, to serve higher, to provide higher level of content and value? So we were brainstorming on the call, and what I said to her, and by the way, you're going to get these hot seat coaching calls in the program where I look at your business. Like my eyeballs are on your business, and you're going to have the feedback directly onto your business on how to do this as well. So what we did is we said, okay, if you provide for them the merchandise, right? That means they also need marketing in their business. They need branding. They need visibility. So what if they and their team, someone on their team, or they teamed up with another, say, marketing or branding company, put together an entire branding and marketing plan? So when you signed up with her company, not only did you get the branding, the merchandise, but the company also got a plan to put in place as well. So now we're breadcrumbing the process, and we're saying not only do they need like the mugs, the cups, the hats, but they probably need the branding and the marketing to go along with it. So do you see how that's just like a step above what they would normally be offering? They didn't offer it at the time, right? They didn't offer it to their clients pre-coronavirus, but now that's something that you need to start thinking about. How can you take the products and services that you have right now and create more value, get more creative and resourceful, and start to pivot and use this time to pivot it in your business? It's so important that you're doing this right now, okay? You may think that you don't have the time to do this, but the truth is, you guys, you can't afford not to do this. You don't have time, and you're just not using it effectively. And that's a whole nother topic that we can go into. We all have the same 24 hours in the day. The people that are getting creative, that are getting resourceful will win every single time. And you know what? If this to you doesn't resonate and you're like, you know what? I don't need to get creative. I don't need to get resourceful. Then that's fine too. Good luck. Good luck in your business right now, right? But the other thing is, you may not think that you can, you might think, I can figure this out on my own. I'll figure it out. Everyone's in this tough time together. I'll get the loans from the government. I'll be fine. Guess what? You guys, You're going to go through a lot of trial and error when you can just get the solutions and the strategies to get you those immediate results. And the truth is that there's not one person that I can't help. There's not one business or product or service. Like I said, it's about getting creative, and it's about you wanting this. It's about you wanting this for your business, for your family, for yourself, so you can start to expand and grow and get creative at this time, right? The other thing is, you may think, well, I don't have the money to invest. Well, I did 2 things here to help you. Number 1, I made it at a price where anyone can afford it. Literally anyone that wants to invest into their business will be able to afford this program. And if you think that you don't have the extra money to invest in coaching and advisory and help and outsourcing right now, the truth is, if you think you can't afford it, you need it more than anyone else. You need this right now, right? Because times, we just don't know where they're going. We don't know if they're unprecedented times. We don't know what this is going to look like in a week from now, a month from now, 6 months from now. So the business owner, the woman that takes action now, is going to be the winner in the end of this. She'll be able to stay in this for the long run. So is that you, or are you going to just sit and wait for someone to come save you, right? Like, the government can only do so much. They can only come in and provide everyone with a certain amount of money or resources or whatever. You got to rely on you. You got to depend on you. So are you willing to do that? Are you willing to step up and take the accountability? Say, this is my baby. This is my business. I'm going to figure it out. And that's so important. It's so important that you're able to do this right now. So I want to know, out of those 3 things, nailing your niche, effectively pivoting your business, and attracting more customers and retaining the ones that you have, which one are you most excited about to take action on right away? And you guys can just type in 1, 2, or 3. So 1 was nailing your niche, 2 was effectively pivoting your business, and 3 was attracting more customers and retaining the ones that you currently have. And like I said, you guys can just drop a 1, a 2, or 3. So 1, nail your niche, 2, pivoting your business, 3, attracting more customers. Which one are you most excited to get started on, to get working on, to work towards? Number 3, Patty says number 3. Sully says 1 and 3. I'm going to read them to you guys one more time. Nailing your niche, effectively pivoting your business, or attracting more customers. Which one are you guys most excited for? Number 1. Okay. Miss Days. Is that Daisy? Hello, hello. Okay. So out of those 3 things, you have the power right now to go and take action. And for those of you that are ready to take action, I have something for you. For those of you that want to skip over the trial and error and get the help from someone who knows exactly how to do this and has a track record of helping others, I have something amazing for you. Like I said, the way that I made this was so it is affordable for anyone to join. And this is called the Business and Branding Accelerator Program. It's 1 month of business, marketing, branding, and community building. You're going to go from feeling confused and overwhelmed and stressed to having a solution to pivot your business, to become resourceful and creative in your business, to maintain and grow in uncertain times. So I know so many of you are feeling this confusion and frustration and stress and overwhelm. But when you go through this program, and you guys, it's quick wins. It's going to be 1 month. It's 4 weeks, 2 live training calls a week. You're going to get the solutions to pivot, to become more resourceful, creative, to maintain and grow in these uncertain times. That's what this is all about. And what you're going to accomplish in these 4 weeks, you're going to get the exact systems on how to nail your niche. You're going to learn the easy 5-step system on how to attract the right customers, pivot your business and messaging to speak right to your clients. Learn what offers you can start presenting now, like today, the day that we do it, like that's when you're going to learn that and you can present it that day. To serve your clients at higher levels, to maintain and grow your business, grow your community, right? It's all about growing your community, to establish and blow up your brand. Branding, you guys, is so, so important. Get visible. Simple steps to get more clients, more visibility, and more freedom. Get quick wins. The very first week, so many of the women that are in this program now got wins the first day or two within the program, and start to see massive changes in both your personal and professional life. Reduce your stress and get laser focused on the new targets and goals you're going after. Eliminate chaos, develop new habits for success, and you're going to change your business and life within 30 days. You guys, this is no joke. This is for people who are ready to take action. This is for people, Elizabeth says 1, 2, and 3. This is for people who are ready to get rocking and rolling on this plan. So what I did for you guys, again, we start in 2 weeks. How you join, let me tell you right now, and I'll put this in the comments. SandraGlant.com/BMB, and what that stands for, obviously, so you guys know, it's SandraGlant.com/BNB, which is business, marketing, and branding. So SandraGlant.com/BNB, business, marketing, and branding. So when you join, you will see that everything that is in the program, you're going to see the breakdown of the weeks that are included. You're going to see, like, literally on that first page, when you scroll down, it's going to show you each week and what we're diving into. We do 2 topics a week: niche marketing, attracting the right clients, pivoting your business and your message, what you can offer now, breadcrumbing your customers, serving at higher levels, growing your community, getting visible, simple steps to attract more clients, serving your clients, more freedom. All of this, you guys, is available right now to you. And like I said, this is something that we started in May. I'm only taking on a select number of clients because this is already an ongoing program. And I don't want this. This could take on a whole life of its own. So what I'm going to do, I'm limiting the number of women I'm taking on to this program. If you're already in my Boss Lady Burnout to Balance program, you're already getting this. You ladies are already getting this entire program. So Sully, Elizabeth, Marie, you girls are already getting it. So I don't need to step again. But for the women that are looking to get this month of branding and business and marketing, you're going to get twice a week live group coaching calls. We're going to do hot seat coaching. I'm going to have my eyeballs on your business. We're going to have Q&A sessions. Every week, you're going to have workbooks and worksheets to stay on track and track your progress throughout the 4 weeks that we're working together. And you're going to have a built-in support system of me, of the other women in the group. And this is going to help you to maximize the time that you're spending in there, what you're getting done, how you're accomplishing, how you're moving forward. So you guys, if you didn't grab that website, it's SandraGlant.com/BMB. So business, marketing, branding, BMB, SandraGlant.com/BMB, or business, marketing, and branding. And we start in 2 weeks. So the group that I'm on, that's already started, the Boss Lady program, that has already started. You guys, I made this at $99. Like, you literally, there's no other program out there that's doing this for $99. Okay, the program is for the business, the woman that wants to learn the tools and the systems and strategies to survive in these changing times, to learn how to maintain and grow your business based on strategic branding, marketing, and business techniques. This is for the person that's ready to invest and commit her time into 4 weeks of learning, growth, and expansion, is tired of feeling scared and stressed and overwhelmed and uncertain. where you want to be fulfilled and reach your ideal customers in the marketplace right now. It's changing all the time, you guys. You've got to be on top of it. And that's what we're going to do. It's for the woman who wants to learn how to pivot in her business to become more creative and resourceful, who wants to feel at peace and secure in these changing times. Again, it's changing every day. And then this is also for the woman who wants actionable steps to create a sustainable business in uncertain times, and the advice and support to go along with it. So you guys, I have a certain number that once we get to it, it's capped and it will no longer be available. So this just launched today. The program starts in 2 weeks, and you've got to go. The website again is sandraglant.com/BMB for business, marketing, and branding to get signed up. And if you know someone, again, the price point is like, you literally cannot beat this. So if you know someone that's like, they don't know where they're going right now in their business, they're uncertain, they're stressed, which is like, I think that's like everyone right now. Everyone's trying to figure out, how do I pivot? How do I change? How do I adapt to these changing times? Have them join. This is the opportunity to do it. This is the time. This is the time to focus on how to pivot your business. This is the time to focus on the progress. So I want you guys to really take this seriously. Figure out, what am I going to do if I don't? If I were, imagine this, if I weren't to do this program, what would my life look like 30 days from now? If I weren't to figure out how to nail my niche, attract the right customers, speak to the right customers, speak the language, the lingo, like, what would I be sacrificing? What would be on the line? Is it your business? Is it opportunities for your family, for your kids? I mean, you guys, this is real life situation right now. You've got to think about the long term, the long game. And if you don't do this, what's on the line? If you don't do this, 30 days from now, you can either be sinking or swimming. As I said in the beginning, this is sink or swim. And 30 days from now, you can literally already have implemented all of these strategies that I'm telling you, or you can be struggling and saying, oh my God, I should have done something sooner, right? So it's so important that you're figuring this out now. It's so important that you take this seriously and you figure out what the course of action is that you're going to take. Okay. So what I want you to do is figure out the game plan. I would love for you to join me. I'm only taking on a certain number of spots. You guys, for $99, you cannot afford not to be doing this. And I felt so called and aligned to present this in the way that I'm doing it, at the offer that I'm doing it, at the price that I'm doing it, because it's so important that all of you know how to do this right now. Thank you guys so much for the hearts, by the way. So again, the website, so you have it, is sandraglant.com/BMB. The doors are officially open today. We start in 2 weeks. And once you're in, you're locked in. And once spots are taken, then we shut down and they're no longer available. So again, I ask you, what is the line right now? Your business, your family, opportunities. What can you foresee that right now you can take a hold of, you can take control of and say, if I do this now, I will prevent X, Y, and Z from happening later. Or if I take action now, how can I provide myself and my family with opportunities? So I want you guys to get really clear and focused on that course of action. And I'm telling you, with the tools, the strategies, the blueprint, this is called, so all of you know, the Business Marketing and Branding Accelerator. It's 4 weeks, 4 weeks, twice a week, live group coaching calls, hot seat coaching, weekly Q&A, workbooks, worksheets, accountability, support. You guys, I'm telling you, you can't afford not to have this right now. So it's so powerful. I want you to step into being able to be in control of where you're going right now in your business and in your life. And if you're not sure, this is the program for you. If you're again in that confusion, if you're in that uncertainty, this program is going to shed light on what to do next. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. One more time so you have the website, sandraglant.com/BMB for business, marketing, and branding. They'll get the tools, the systems, the strategies to survive in these changing times. Learn how to maintain and grow your business on a strategic branding, marketing, business techniques. You're going to be able to step out of being scared and overwhelmed, right? And then this is also for the woman that wants to be fulfilled and reach her ideal customer in the marketplace now. So now is the time. Now is the time to get super, super strategic and clear on this. So I'll give you guys the website one more time, sandraglant.com/BMB for business, marketing, and branding. And if you have any questions, you can ask me now. You can ask me any questions right now. I'll stay on for another couple of minutes. Or you can reach out to me personally and say, hey, Sandy, I have these questions, about the program. But you guys, for $99, I wouldn't personally, for $99, I spend more on coffee, getting my nails done, things that aren't going to help my business, my family, my future, than I would on this program. So what is it worth to you? Where is the investment for you? Is it investing in yourself, your future, your family? Or are you willing to take the chance? Are you willing to take the risk and say, I'm not going to invest in this. I'm not going to invest in me. I'm good. So again, this is for you. This is for a family member who wants very clear communication, direction, and a blueprint on how to do this. Then I encourage you guys to join, because once the spots are taken, they're gone. And we start in 2 weeks and the spots are filling up. So again, reach out to me with any questions that you might have. I'm so excited to be bringing this to you. I felt so called to take action and open up this specific month because of the power behind it, because of how this is going to change lives. And again, you guys, don't bet on someone coming in to save you. Bet on yourself. Know that you have the power to do these things and take action. Now is the time to take action. Okay, so I'm here for you. I'm rooting for you. I cannot wait to see all of the success. And what I'll do is I'll be available through DM. You guys can ask me any questions that you have, and I will talk to you soon. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.